Alright, this is effective clear for Plaza. Now this map can get a little messy in terms of trying to get an effective clear going, but this is one of the maps that can drop opal rings, which, holy crap, so good for crafting, even just to resell. But they're also amazing rings to use on any build that does elemental damage. So this roll is not bad. It's got a little bit of pack size, but plenty of quantity, which is great. We're going to toss a fragment in there, of course. And it's going to hurt like hell. Vulnerability, bonus damage, bonus LE damage. The two bosses hopefully won't be much of an issue though. And yeah, so we're going to get this started. Bring out Nick Nasty, my ice golem. Alright, so we're starting off. In all my effective clear videos, I always say when you first start, try to get an idea of your general progression route. So the wall back to us is over here. Looks like they want us to go in this general type of direction. If I recall, the boss is usually up and to the left. So we're probably gonna go straight, clear out, and then do our good old trusty zigzag pattern back and forth all the way up to the boss. So, get this started. Start clearing out all the trash. Good stuff. I noticed we went downward just now, kind of south. We're trying to hug the ground, well, hug the walls. You always want to hug the walls to maximize the efficiency on clearing out the entire map, especially when you're in somewhere that can drop opal rings and you just absolutely want to kill as much stuff as you can for a shot at those fat daddy rings. So now we're hugging the wall, heading down. I might have gotten the route to the boss wrong because it looks like there is a lot to do on this map in these general directions. But we're gonna keep to the plan, hugging the wall, heading up. Okay, now we're starting to hit areas we're already in, which is great. A nice little kind of a circle. I guess like an oval, if you want to be technical. So now we're going to keep hugging the wall. So now this is where actually it gets tricky on decision making. You can go back up and try to do vertical lines, but there's going to be a lot of running where you do that. Judging by, you try to get an idea of what you revealed so far. So we've obviously done all of the bottom left. That's done and revealed. We haven't done any of the top left, topish area. So what would make sense to continue is we're going to do trusty zigzag, but we're going to go this way, clear this out, come back up, and keep doing that until we get to this. There's going to be a corner up here. We're going to clear all that out, start coming back, pretty much keep the zigzag pattern in mind. That was a really easy dead end. So now we can come down here, continue, dead end, continue, dead end. Pop all the chests and trunks because they can give you those fat daddy rings that we want. Okay, now right here we're gonna just, that was a bad path, but we're gonna hang out to kind of a circle in this area. Try and get these little stragglers here and there. Come up to here, lever, enemies, chests. Good time. Now this whole upper platform's done, so we can come back down and get back to business. And notice that as I'm running here, I'm revealing lots of walls. Like I started coming down here and noticed these walls down here, so I continued with revealing, try to reveal as much as possible. Now before we go this way and end up back here, end up on that route, we're gonna juke back a little and take this, so that this way we can continue hugging the walls of the map, minimize the amount of backtracking that we'll have to do to clear as much as possible. Here we go. Got some nice walls here. If you can, shoot up that ramp a little. Alright, hit a nice dead end. So now we're actually at a spot where we have to go back. I want that trunk, okay. Go back and find another route up. That's really messy. Oof. I feel like there's probably a quicker way up that I just overlooked. What was that? But either way, it's not too bad on backtracking. And now we're on the route to get to the boss. Shipyard. Map is cancer. Now there's a few. Tisson Strongbox. We would have totally alchemied that if it wasn't already rare. Actually, we should have valved that. Damn it. We should have. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Alright, so we're going to continue. Now notice that we're going back towards the back right of the map. Get back to our wall hugging. Now we can come back up for our zigzag, and there's the boss. Clear out this last area. Now a fun trick that I always use with boss fights, especially with this build, is if my flasks aren't full, jump to town, use one of the many portals they give you, come back, and then you're full flask, good to go for that boss. Now my Vinctar actually just refilled itself while I was waiting, so don't need to go to town after all. But that's it. For the bosses. Alrighty. Look for chests. The boss area often has chests on this map. This is a bad example because it does not. There's one. We want it though. Now if I'm correct, we have 2 monsters remaining. 2 little stragglers somewhere that happen to elude us. But that is it. Really, I should have been using better league stones. I think I forgot to put any league stones on at all, which is not good if you're trying to get them opal rings, which is part of why we didn't get any. That and their drop rate just kind of sucks. But that is the effective clear for, what is that, Plaza? Plaza.